Hey guys, this is Typhorus Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Sabrewulf versus Jon Talbain. It has been quite a while since Death Battle's been a thing, but since they delayed Red versus Blue because some guys were being idiots and, you know, got them. I don't know why it had to affect Death Battle, because it should have really only, in theory, affected only Red versus Blue, but whatever. Okay, so, but yeah, as for Sabrewulf versus Jon Talbain, I have no idea who's gonna win. I have no attachment to either of these characters. If I had to pick one, I'd say Sabrewulf, just because I think he seems more interesting, and I saw the preview, he looked a bit bigger than Jon, so I don't know. I know size shouldn't really matter, but at the same time, I don't know. And plus, I know Killer Instinct more than a new Darkstalkers, and that's only solely because of Death Battle. And Darkstalkers hasn't been in a Death Battle since Season 1. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else I can really say, but, yeah, let's just, jump right in. We'll start the video in 3, 2, 1, play.
Before we get
in, okay.
Battle, we just want to thank HBO Max for
I'll sync up later, but
Ringmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the animazing world of HBO Max. On HBO Max, animation isn't just for kids. They have all-time favorites like Robot Chicken, Samurai Jack, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Wait,
nice.
Really? I didn't know they have anime.
Time to get your Ghibli fix then. There's a ton on there. Start streaming today. Download the app or visit HBOMax.com.
Well, at least it's a different ad than usual, and I can at least give it that.
Let's get this death battle started.
And it was at least really fast, so, you know what, I like this ad. I don't really say that a lot.
Sir Thomas Browne once said, "Every man is his own greatest enemy, and as it were, his own executioner." For many, every day is a struggle to restrain the beast within.
Or else you might turn into a big old honkin' werewolf.
Such as Sabrewulf, the savage wolf man of Killer Instinct.
And Jon Talbain, the Kung Fu Canine Darkstalker. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Okay, hopefully that's synced up right.
Deep in the heart of Germany's Black Forest lies the ruins of Sabrewulf Castle.
And since this is,
monster of unspeakable
I try to watch these, like, as soon as the premiere starts, so, yeah. Just because that's the least likely way to, encounter ads, so.
Discovered a secret laboratory deep within the castle's bowels.
He stumbled onto a treasure trove of monster hunting weapons and relics straight out of his family's secret history.
Including a mysterious large claw, which he accidentally cut himself on. Upon the light of the next full moon, the Baron transformed into...
A vampire!
No, a werewolf. This is the werewolf episode.
Come on, Wiz. Spooky castle in the middle of nowhere, a weird cursed artifact. He's got Vaughn in his name. This is totally a vampire backstory.
Now, that's for next year. On that night...
Hopefully that means it's Dio versus Alucard, because that would be great.
Really screwed him from the start there. Almost like it was destiny.
Well, originating as early as classical antiquity, the fable of men turning into wolves under a full moon is a staple of European folklore. Real-life victims of so-called lycanthropy most likely suffered from porphyria, hypertrichosis, or rabies.
He rampaged all over the country, killing everyone he found. Because as a big hairy demon dog, being a werewolf means your strength, speed, and tough hide are off the charts.
Of course.
And it makes you great at basketball.
Of course.
With his razor-sharp claws, Sabrewulf can easily tear through solid steel. Also, any one of his cuts can potentially pass his curse to new victims.
Oh, wow.
And he's pretty happy using those claws to brutally rush down any foe.
With a howl to the sky, Sabrewulf can amp himself up, or tap into his killer instinct to enter a feral rage. In this state, any sense of shame or repression is eliminated as he truly becomes a mindless monster. It also increases his chip damage and allows him to cancel auto doubles into other auto...
Yeah, it makes him even more stronger and
all the fighting game stuff.
And to top it off, he can summon bats that are on fire. Gotta be honest, not sure where this one comes from.
Yeah, that's fair. Who knows?
Called it.
After a night of painting the town red with blood, Sabrewulf awoke to the nightmare that would be the rest of his life.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly a fan of the whole werewolf thing, so he did anything he could to stop being a full moon furry. But science and magic couldn't cut it.
He descended into madness, but eventually found a possible savior.
Ah, yes.
Friendly neighborhood soul-crushing megacorporation, Ultratech.
Evil Walmart.
Hey, evil Walmart.
There we go.
Or just Walmart.
Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, it's just Walmart.
But in reality, their experiments only gave him cybernetic implants in his arms.
Cool.
And extended his werewolf form to last indefinitely.
Oh.
Also cool.
But Sabrewulf was none the wiser. In return for a cure that would never come, he agreed to fight on Ultratech's behalf in their Killer Instinct tournament.
A goober. This moron ran around a creepy castle, bumped into something sharp like a dumbass, and now he might not even be potty trained. Then he got hit by the most obviously evil company ever to ruin his life even more. This guy's either the unluckiest schmuck on the planet, or just high off his ass on opium.
Actually, he was dangerously addicted to opiates for a time, which only drove him further into madness.
Oh.
Wow, this guy's life sucks.
Regardless, Sabrewulf was a fierce competitor.
17-0 win streak. Oh, wow.
A Nez Perce warrior Thunder, the metallic super soldier Fulgor, and an actual dinosaur. He's certainly among a high tier of the competition.
Like Tusk, who can summon friggin' meteors out of the sky.
Based on how large this projectile is,
What?
its impact should be equivalent to over a kiloton of TNT.
Oh, wow.
Sabi can't magically call down space rocks, but he can survive a hit like that and dish it back. In the tournament, he won 17 fights in a row.
Until he met the warrior monk Jacob.
Ah.
Protagonist, right? And he got his
Yeah, of
hero
course,
beat
the protagonist.
by an alien McFlurry named Glacius.
And even after the tournament, Sabrewulf proved strong enough to tear out his own cybernetic implants.
Oh,
While
wow.
conducting experiments on him, Ultratech's android CEO Arya had noted that the older a werewolf gets, the more vicious and skilled it becomes, while the loss in strength and agility is negligible.
And he proved it in his rematch with Glacius. Who's the clapper of cheeks now, you projectile spamming snow cone?
Most impressive, considering
Okay.
Glacius once got the drop on Arya, whom, according to an official novella, can react within a nanosecond.
Holy crap! He's not just your average werewolf.
Wow.
He's a super werewolf. A fighting tournament ass kicker.
Though he will sadly always be on the hunt for a cure that doesn't exist, Sabrewulf is one of the most dangerous monsters and men to ever live.
Neat. I really like this Sabrewulf guy. It's, Killer Instinct's definitely got an interesting story, at least.
Basically,
I haven't actually played any of the games or know the full story, but it seems interesting. Now for Darkstalkers.
A family of beasts,
like werewolves.
including one prominent member, Baraba the Wolf Lord, who had a son named Galen.
Which means hungry wolf. Really thinking outside the box with that one, huh?
Yeah.
Perhaps you prefer his English name, Jon Talbain.
Yeah, but his dad is named a freaking Wolf Lord. That's so awesome it almost makes me forget he's a total deadbeat. Just like my dad.
Ah.
Did I say that out loud?
Things got worse. One of the Wolf Lord's
Reluctant
enemies,
besting to Felicia.
sent an assassin to
Okay.
kill him.
I get it. Cat. Dog.
Moms are off limits.
Yeah.
Now a werewolf and an orphan, John grew up pretty pissed off at just about everything. Especially the humans that hunted him when he transformed.
In the light of a full moon, John can't help but embrace his Kroot's heritage. And under a red blood moon, he risks losing all sense of self and becoming a ravenous beast. John's story was about the same as any werewolves, until he happened upon a man who was also half monster, and who defeated John in combat.
Neat.
With martial arts.
Of course. Martial arts solve everything.
Telling people the only way to solve violence is with a good pair of nunchucks.
There we go.
His new friend did not offer violence, but control. Seeing little other option, John accepted a life with his new sensei.
Well, we don't know for sure what fighting style he was trained in. Based on the time period, location, and his stance, we can guess that he was learning Shotokan karate.
Okay.
Inspired by Bushido and Zen Buddhism, Shotokan karate's focus
Well, he's definitely got like a
calm, a strong defense,
got a martial arts advantage because, as far as we can say, Sabrewulf doesn't, have a fighting style. He's just vicious.
Translates to moves like his climb chaser and wild circular. Rejection of unnecessary violence, my ass. This dude's just showing off.
By embracing his werewolf speed, Jon can bash foes with his nunchaku and move so fast he appears to be in 2 places at once.
And by tapping into his inner energy, you know, Key, Jon can
of course.
beast cannon and rocket around the room like a doggy meteor of pain. But that's nothing compared to the almighty dragon cannon. Oh yeah.
Neat.
So much for being zen, right? That dragon can incinerate a whole wall.
Jon's training seemed to do the trick, until his master was killed by a group of bandits.
Of course he was.
Dragon there, man.
Enraged yet again by the cruelty of mankind, but tempered by his master's compassion, Jon became conflicted over his role in a morally gray world, unwilling to fight, but always ready.
And by combining his martial arts skills with his natural werewolf powers, he became a wolf man to be reckoned with.
Nice.
Razor-sharp claws can slice through steel, and even punch holes in powerful darkstalkers like Lilith.
He's also got those great doggo senses, like super hearing and smell.
To demonstrate, I've modulated dummy senses up to the same degree as those of a wolf.
I see you find my frequent humiliation amusing.
Oh,
Okay.
Boop.
In open climates, wolf ears can hear sounds of
Hey, it's Samurai Jack
miles
Wolf.
away.
Nice.
Boomstick, somebody's outside stealing your dune buggy.
No, there. Wait, really?
And their sense of smell is over 100 times greater than that of a human's.
Oh good, the thief got away.
What did you smell that told you that?
Salt, lots and lots of salt.
Ah,
With nothing but
Fair
grit and
enough.
a thick layer of what I'm sure is unreasonably soft fur that you just want to scritch behind the ears. Jon has survived an
But you know what, that's fair.
message from the monster hunter BB Hood. Wait. Who gave Little Red Riding Hood military grade orders?
I know.
I want to shake their hand.
What?
We've seen Jon dodge bullets up close, but he's bragged about being as fast as light speed.
Sure, Jon.
And he can take down these 5,500-pound alien robots called Heat Souls, which can fly through outer space. Also, it's worth mentioning that Darkstalker society is broken up into different classes based on the strength and power of the individual.
Jon is a
Neat.
B+ class
Okay.
Darkstalker, which
B+,
is way
okay.
above average, so it makes sense to compare him to other B+ classers to gauge his limits.
Like Anakaris, who sank all of ancient Egypt underground.
Or QB, who could lift a massive beehive high above this castle.
Based on
Oh.
its size relative to the castle, this hive would have to weigh over 30 million tons.
Oh.
Like lifting over 300 aircraft
Well,
carriers. And
I
Jon
think we all know who's winning now.
Imagine getting stung by one of those bees.
Even with his amazing power, after decades of torment, Jon had resigned himself to a life of misery and solitude.
Until he met the cutest cat girl around. Now, we all know cats are usually super evil and Satan's presence on Earth, but Felicia taught him that humans actually aren't so bad. Wait. So years of martial arts discipline couldn't temper his bad side, but getting laid did? You know what? I believe him.
As far as we know, they're just friends.
Yeah, and I'm sure the internet
Ah.
could give you 34 good reasons why.
Ah,
that's
yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm.
Despite what DeviantArt thinks, Felicia would help Jon conquer his dark side.
Nice.
Like, he literally fought his dark side and killed it. I always thought that was supposed to be, like, metaphor stuff, but I guess that isn't the weirdest thing we've talked about.
And with that victory, Jon finally claimed dominance over his monstrous identity and committed himself to a life of compassion.
Nice.
Jon will always be a Darkstalker. If he relapses, he'll be as deadly as ever.
There will always be a monster inside of him, just waiting to be let loose.
Existence with humans is impossible. That is why we are called Darkstalkers.
Okay, then. I think we all know who's winning.
Run the day through all possibilities.
Yeah, it's,
Howling in the middle of the night. Let's talk about Blue Chew.
considering they're scaling him to those other, like, B-class demons, yeah, I think we know who's winning.
Easy way to enhance your performance.
But, yeah, alright, so...
Chew brings you the first chewable
I should probably bring this up now before I lose a chance. Yeah, stay tuned tomorrow for Naruto Shippuden reactions continue, and then who knows, you know, what's gonna happen after that. I don't think there should be any more interruptions until, like, the end of November, because that's when I officially move out of here for the last time, and then go back home, and who knows what my schedule is gonna be then. So, yeah, I'm just talking so I can get through this ad. So, let's see, what else can I talk about? The ad's almost over, so I might as well just shut up or just maybe listen so I can sync one last time in case something goes wrong. So,
sabrewolf.com, promo code battle.
Excuse me.
Try it free.
But yeah, now it's time for a death battle. Okay. If Sabrewulf wins, I'll be surprised, but I mean, at the same time, I hold no no attachment to either of these characters, so.
I have no forgiveness left, monster.
All right, let's see here. Ah, yes. Fire. I almost forgot this is a Halloween thing. But it came out on the first, on, you know, like for first members yesterday, which was Halloween, so I'm fine with watching it today. I am not getting a Rooster Teeth first account. Oh boy, here we go. Ooh. Ouch. Combo breaker. Ooh. Ooh, wow. That took off quite a bit of his arm. Well,
See you taste enticing.
of course, flaming bats. Okay. All right.
Taste the fury of the beast.
Oh yeah, that dragon cannon thing, whatever it was. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. He's done. I believe, at least. I mean, he still has. I mean, Sabrewulf still has yet to go to his killer instinct mode or whatever it was. Yeah, there it is, combo breaker. Oh.
Not like this.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I'm no monster, but tonight I'll make an exception.
Yeah, here we go. Oh man, it went black. It's black and white and red. It's a newspaper. Oh, yep, there we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. What did I say?
I think I need to see a therapist to tell them how awesome that was.
Sabrewulf was a ferocious foe, but Jon had a lot going for him in most regards. For instance, Jon was trained in genuine martial arts
Yeah, there we
and
go.
practiced them for decades, while Sabrewulf relied entirely on instinct.
You mean killer instinct? You're no fun. But hey, remember how Sabi defeated Glacius, who attacked Arya in less than a nanosecond?
Technically, that put Sabrewulf's reaction capability well within light speed, which Jon claimed he could match.
That was just bragging, right?
Yeah.
Hardly. Those
Oh.
pixel units Jon fought were capable of flying across the galaxy, hundreds of millions of light years in only a short time.
Oh.
This is important because fellow Darkstalkers Morgan and Dimitri have intercepted Huitzels in mid-flight combat.
Yeah, those two are A-classers, but B-plus Darkstalkers like Jon have kept up with the higher classes in speed plenty of times. Hell, BB Hood can, and she's a C-class.
When it comes to the Darkstalker class system, speed is much less a factor than power and energy levels. To
Okay.
be frank, even if Jon was half Morgan's speed, he'd still be faster than Sabrewulf. So, if anything, he wasn't bragging enough.
That was way stronger, too. QB's also a B-plus Darkstalker, and she lifted that 30-million-ton beehive. Way more than anything Sabrewulf can pull off.
Yeah, there we
When
go.
it came to ranged options, I think a Flaming Inferno Key Dragon beats out a lone discount fire bat.
Yeah,
any day.
there we go.
While his application is different, we can gauge the level of ki Jon has at his disposal by factoring Anakaris sinking all of Egypt.
Well, the only logical thing to do was measure the total weight of ancient Egypt.
Of course.
No, really. We did that.
Most
Oh,
buildings in the pyramid are
okay.
made of clay bricks and about 4.3 meters tall. Adding the known volume of the pyramids and considering additional land, we determined Anakaris' ki had to be strong enough to move a civilization weighing over 1.2 trillion tons.
And that's not
Okay.
even counting all the people or cats. They got a shitload of cats. That sounds crazy for an old school horror monster like a mummy or a werewolf, but Darkstalkers aren't quite like the classics.
At
Yeah.
this fight's core, though, Jon won because of the kind of werewolf he was. Through years of struggle, Sabrewulf never found any means to tame his savagery, while Jon had successfully managed to regulate his wild side, giving a level of precision, skill, and control the poor Baron couldn't even begin to understand. Sabrewulf was vicious and unrelenting, but Jon had the training, the power, and, yes, the flaming Inferno dragons to score a brutal victory.
Okay.
Brutal, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what I thought.
I mean, how much blood was that?
Yeah, I know, that was a lot of blood.
A gallon.
The winner is Jon Talbain.
Of course. Alright. But who's next? Like,
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right
okay,
there.
are we,
And you can always pick up some TV merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
okay, next time. Oh, they're just doing Red vs. Blue again. So, that's,
People with tanks are never outnumbered.
So you're not even gonna, like... Okay, you're just gonna keep us waiting until Red vs. Blue. Got it. Okay, you're just gonna be jerks. Okay. But, yeah. Alright. Like I said, I had no attachment to these two, so I didn't even bother, like, researching them at all. So, yeah. Not really surprised. Like, there was just... Yeah, there was a moment in Jon's analysis where I went, oh, yeah, he's gonna win. That's the first time, I think that's the first time I've ever felt like something like that. Like, initially I was kind of rooting for Sabrewulf, simply because, you know, simply because I thought he looked cooler. And then Jon strolls in with all these feats, I'm like, okay, there we go. So, yeah. I got nothing else to say, so, yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. There's not... I'm just mad that they didn't give the battle that's gonna happen after Red vs. Blue. So yeah, yeah, I got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.